Hi everybody, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Cancer, and I always ask for your best and highest good. All right, so what does the universe want to tell Cancer today? We have the Three of Wands. Let me make a little more space here. We have the Star card. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Hermit card, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card, it's a great card. For your opportunity, we've got the Two of Cups. For your challenge, we have, you guessed it, Cancer. Oh my God, you've been rocking it for a year. This is the lottery card for me. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every single deck, and for me, this is the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and by the way, the Hermit card is in your guidance and advice from Spirit. See? That is the Hermit. It's his friend right there. Yeah, this is interesting. And all four aces. That's why I call it the lottery card. King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces. It's in your challenge position, though. We'll get to that. So, wow. Okay, so let's take a look around the room. All right, so when we're looking at these cards, you have three major arcana, excuse me. We've got the Star in your present energy, and then we have the Hermit and the Death card in your guidance and advice from Spirit. And of course, like I just said, we also have the lottery card, but this is a minor arcana, but still, that is the lottery card. All right, now let's take a look around the room. Well, actually, let me tell you. So the major arcana is that big sweeping energy that takes place over months and years. It's that large trajectory. Then we've got the smaller arcana, and that is going to be Cups, Pentacles, Wands. No swords. Okay, so we're missing swords, thoughts, words, and ideas. Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at your energy, and I'll get clarifiers as we go. So your recent past is the Three of Wands, your present energy is the Star, and your near future is the Two of Wands. Sorry about the glare. The sun's just starting to bounce off the other building. Okay, so when we're looking at your recent past, it's that Three of Wands. This is the card of manifestation in the tarot. This tells me that you're working towards a goal, something that you want. You've decided on what it is, and now you're putting it out to the universe and letting the universe respond. You're letting the universe know what it is that you want. Do you passively sit back and do nothing? No. This is just you putting it out into the universe. Then we have your present energy, and that is the Star. This is your hope, faith, healing, and renewal. It's tied to this. Whatever it is that you want right now, what you're on point to get, you are getting a lot of healing coming in from it. I think that maybe you had to go through a few things to decide what it is that you wanted. And now that you've decided on this, it's bringing a lot of healing, knowing that this is what you want. It's that hope, faith, healing, and renewal of self. And that's something that's coming in. You know, especially if you were kind of lost or kind of fumbling around figuring out what it is that you want to do, or, you know, in different aspects of your life. To finally lock on target is such a wonderful feeling when you finally make that decision and then go for it. And that's kind of what this energy is feeling right here. And then that Star card, the other thing about that is that's like reaching for the stars. So as you're manifesting that from your recent past, the Star card is allowing you to reach for the stars with that major arcana. So even if you, let's say you wanted to go to the moon, let's say you get halfway there, that's still huge. That's a major accomplishment, but your goal was the moon, but you didn't quite make it. But you know what? You got a lot farther in this life than most people. So that's something that's coming in your present. I just got the goosebumps. So then we have your near future. This is the Two of Wands. Now this is interesting, okay? This is you clarifying your intention, getting it clear in your head. But the first card that I pulled is the Three of Wands. So 2 and then 3, but they came out 3, Star card, and then the 2. That tells me that maybe you're going to be fine-tuning into the future what it is that you're manifesting in. You need to tweak it a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. That's normal. That's what an intelligent person does. New information, you need to be able to pivot and not be locked in something that's so fixed that it prevents change and it prevents opportunities because it has to be this way or it can't happen. That's dumb. This is you having that feeling of expansion and really able to roll with the punches. That's what's coming in. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. All right, here we go. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Temperance card. We have the Lovers card and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so let me go ahead and move the cards over. All right, so in your recent past, this 3 of Wands, really manifesting what it is you want, putting it out to the universe, it's being clarified by the 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, a literal gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. So this 5 of Pentacles is you feeling left out in the cold. This is what you're trying to move away from. This is the card of lack. So as you're putting this out into the universe, you are literally moving away from this. Out with the old, in with the new. That's the old. Feeling inadequate, feeling like you're missing out on something, that you're lacking something right now, maybe even having that kind of victim mentality. That's you moving away from that because that's not going to serve you, right? This is you feeling sorry for yourself or any of those, maybe feeling like a fifth wheel, any of that. That's out with the old, in with the new you. So the way out of this card is not just to get rid of that old way of thinking. It's also to focus on your strengths. So focus on your strengths to pull yourself out of this situation. Out with the old, in with the new. In with the new is doubling down on your strengths. This card is also about having a passionate spark of inspiration. Well, that's you moving out of this because this is like survival mode. This is you pulling away from that and going towards something new. And that something new involves this Star card. Hope, faith, healing, and renewal of self being clarified by the 9 of Pentacles and the Temperance card. We have Angel Temperance here for you. So this is about you being independent, self-reliant, enjoying your life right now, especially enjoying the fruits of your labor, something that you've worked so hard for in your life. You're now able to enjoy it. Remember, the goal for everybody is the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This is the 9. This is you really enjoying all that hard work, effort, and energy you've put into building something for yourself. You are able to sit back for a moment, enjoy it, and it's not just that you're looking around, it's that, she's known as the Lady of Luxury. It's that you're able to do it. So you're going out to that nice restaurant, you're buying yourself the clothes that you want, you're investing in things that are important to you, and that's something that's coming in, but also enjoying them, being an Epicurean, putting yourself out there. You also have a laser focus. That means you're not done. Your eye is still on the prize, on what it is. You're just able to also enjoy your life as you're going towards that. And Angel Temperance, this is you being in balance and in harmony. This is you really being able to have the patience with yourself and the world around you as you are making this big sweeping movement, this big change in your life. That's allowing you to alchemize negatives into positives. To me, that's you being able to maintain a balance between hard times and good times. It's that, I love this saying, it's not my first rodeo. And that's what this card always reminds me of. It's not your first rodeo. And when the bad times come up, you've developed these types of skills to be able to get you through those bad times and also to cherish the good times because you know how lovely they are and that they're not always there. And it's one of those moments where you're in that beautiful position of neutrality. Something bad happens, I'm going to get through it. It's all right. I just have to go through it. Life lesson, I'm going to be learning. The good times happen, phenomenal. I want to enjoy them, make the most of them, make these beautiful memories, cherish them, share them with other people, because I know that they can be fleeting. Something could happen out in the world, something could happen in the family, whatever it is, and take that moment away. This is you really being able to enjoy that. You're able to alchemize negatives into positives, also with your thinking. It's your attitude and perspective. But this allows you to get on your road to glory because you're able to stand in that position with patience, with compassion, and really with a lot of love. It's a beautiful energy. That's your present energy. Now we're going to look at your near future. The Two of Wands, really clarifying your intention. That tells me something went on and you're pivoting, or you are recalibrating something that you're working on. And maybe it's something even new. Maybe you've already completed it in the present energy. It was quick and now you're on to the next one. So clarifying your intention in your near future is being clarified by the Lover's card and the Queen of Pentacles. This is you choosing from the heart. So maybe some of you didn't choose from the heart. You chose from the mind, or you chose something that you thought you wanted to do, or your family wanted you to do it, or society wanted you to do it, but really in your heart of hearts, you weren't all in. Maybe it was okay, but you weren't all in. This is the opposite. This is you all in from your heart of hearts. You feel it deep in your soul that this is something that you're meant to do, and this is you going for it. This is choices from the heart, and it's beautiful. It's divinely aligning for you. This is you feeling your soul purpose, maybe your soul path, whatever it is that you want to describe. This is you really feeling that you're on the right path. That's the energy of this card. The Queen of Pentacles is here to say in the 3D, this is you feeling like you're on your right path, because she knows her worth and value. She plans and prepares for the future, and this is in your near future position, which tells me that maybe if you've sacrificed aspects of yourself in the past, right now you're not really feeling that you're going to sacrifice choosing from the heart. You really want that experience and you want that choice right now, and it's going to be something in the 3D. So this could be relationships, this could be platonic, romantic, getting a pet, interactions with children, coworkers. This could also be career. This could be retirement, your finances, health. We're looking at education, location, relocation, and housing. Think of the 3D. This is the earthly realm. So think of the 3D. There's so much out there. What if this is you wanting to manifest in someone bringing you a cup of coffee every day, right? It can be whatever you want it to be, but it's choices from the heart. In the 3D, because it's pentacles, it's that earthly realm, and this can be a little slow to move. So just, but she's grounded, stable, secure, very practical. She plans and prepares for the future. And she's the queen of abundance and prosperity. So that tells me that you're really on the right track. You're making choices from the heart, but maybe you had to go through something to figure out what that choice really needed to be from the heart. So that's okay. That's life. That's how we discover things. That is your current energy, Cancer. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards, and then I'll get clarifiers. We have the Hermit, the Four of Wands, and the Death card, Scorpio energy. So first card out, Hermit. This is Virgo. I always tease you guys. That's my little Virgo guy. This is that going deep, going within. You're looking for answers inside yourself, and you're going to shine your light. So this to me is about you getting illumination on yourself and answers that you might have about the world itself. And this is you going deep, and you might even have those dark nights of the soul. That is part of this card, but that benefits you. Right? It allows you to really learn from that. Pain is a wonderful teacher. Whether we learn from the good times or the bad times, like with Angel Temperance, this is you going deep and gaining that knowledge and wisdom and these life lessons and bringing it forward. That is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Again, I'll get clarifiers in a minute. We also have the Four of Wands. This is traditionally the 1111 card. This is that portal that's open for you to get to the other side and celebrate. They're on their way to a party. How appropriate. We're on our way to a holiday season this whole fall. Halloween, we're looking at, you can say Veterans Day, right? If you celebrate the beauty of our military, you're putting it out there. Thanksgiving, and then we have Christmas and New Year's. How awesome is that? This is you really stepping through that portal and walking through to celebrating milestones like graduations, anniversaries, the birth of a child. This is also the card of freedom in marriage. Right? So it's you going through that motion, and you're high vibing. They are high vibing fairies and they're on their way to a party. Don't forget to enjoy your life. It's not all work. It's not all struggle. Don't forget to enjoy your life. Even the littlest things, walking outside, go to a park, grab a flower. You could be a homeless person living in your car. You can still enjoy the beauty of this world and transition out of what it is that you're going through. It's that kind of energy. Then we also have the Death card. This is Scorpio, change and transformation. This is about you really making some conscious choices. You are releasing what no longer serves you. People, places, things, and old versions of you. That's allowing you to shed that skin, shake out that dead wood, and free yourself. I've got freedom right here too. There's an excellent time for you to free up a lot of space, a lot of energy, and to lighten your soul and your spirit right now. It's beautiful energy, but it's that conscious release. You know what's not working. You've done that soul searching. You know what's not working and you need to now release, right? We're constantly evolving. This is you doing that. This card is also a reminder that time is finite. This is not a dress rehearsal. You only have one life and it's about you making the most of it. And that stems from making smart, educated decisions. Do we all make mistakes? Yes, of course, but you want to try and lessen that, right? Nobody wants to make blunder after blunder after blunder, but we do learn from our mistakes, hopefully. If not, we repeat them, right? This is that moment where you're really able to tap into that and see things for what they are. And I mean like have a big reality check, because this card is so beautiful. It serves you well. It's an excellent time for you to release what no longer serves you. Now let's get clarifiers. We have the Chariot. Oh, I was hoping for that. This is you. You've shown up in your own reading in a position of strength and power, Cancer. Oh my God. Julius Caesar riding into Rome for victory and success. Your will, your determination. I love it. All right. Let's get the rest of the clarifiers along with the Seven of Cups. We have the Moon card, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So much coming in for you. All right. So the Hermit, Virgo energy, is being clarified by Cancer, the Chariot, and the Seven of Cups. This is your will and your determination. You've gone deep and you've willed it to go deep. You wanted to go deep. This is the right time, right place, right time, things lining up for you. This is you wanting that enlightenment. So you're going deep. That's your will, your determination for success, for answers, to really move forward in the life that you're looking for. You want that type of achievement. That's coming in for you. This is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. You've shown up in your own reading. That puts you in a position of strength and power. Then we have got the Seven of Cups. It's about you getting clarity on a lot of choices that are coming in for you. This is telling me you're going within with that Hermit to get clarity, right? You're trying to get answers, that enlightenment, because maybe you've got so many choices you're not quite sure what is right for you, and that's okay. You just pause and you wait for that moment where you have the clarity. And with this card, you trust your intuition for that clarity, your will, your determination, but it's led by intuition. So that's something that's really coming in. Then we have the Four of Wands, that card celebrate, walk through that portal, that gateway, and that's being clarified by the Moon card and the Knight of Pentacles. To me, this is you just overcoming any type of fear. And I think it's subtle. I really don't think that there's a lot of fear. You know, because you're having a good time, you're high vibing, but there might be an undercurrent of fear that comes in. Maybe in the back of your mind, you're wondering about your future, because it is here where you're trying to go for something, you're manifesting something in. And maybe as much as you're having a really good time, it's on your mind and you can't get it off. And so when you've got that undercurrent of fear or of the unknown, really it's a little unsettled, that's allowing you to, again, push through that fear. What do you do with fear? You step over it, right? This is you really pushing forward. It's kind of like Well, I hope it works out. Hope is not a strategy. Hope is fantastic, but it's not a strategy. This is you stepping over fear and pushing through and making the most of your life. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck because he doesn't want to make a mistake. He is slow and steady, wins the race. He's probably the opposite in a way to the Chariot, which is fast-moving energy, trusting your intuition. Still brilliant. This is Julius Caesar riding into Rome. But this knight is on a mission, and the King of Pentacles sent his knight on a mission, and the king is over to his right. I haven't even gotten to the king yet. But this is slow and steady, wins the race, one steady foot in front of the other, because he doesn't want to make a mistake. He's very cautious. He's very knowledgeable and wise as he's moving forward, and he's right on point for something in the 3D. He's on target for his king. Just turn my fan on. Then we have the Death card being clarified by the King of Pentacles, and I love this, and the Emperor. So the Emperor is all four kings put together, and you have the King of Pentacles. That's like the King of Pentacles here twice. So again, this earthly realm, you've got the Queen of Pentacles in your near future. The Knight is here in the guidance and advice from Spirit, along with the King. And then this King of Pentacles, same card, different deck, is in your challenge position. So there's something about this King of Pentacles and this movement in the Pentacle realm that might be a little challenging. Can you overcome it? Yeah, of course. And that's you, I said, pushing through this fear, overcoming that. It's all tied together. So again, let's go back to this. So that Death card, change and transformation, being clarified by this King and the Emperor. So again, beautiful divine masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is the beautiful energy of these cards. This is really talking about you, again, knowing your worth and value, planning, preparing for the future, understanding how much hard work you've done. That's represented by the fruit on his cloak. This is about you knowing your resources and knowing how to use them. He also plans, prepares for the future, is practical, grounded, stable, secure, and he is very intuitive. All the kings are intuitive. Just the King of Cups is the most intuitive. But he was really tapped in, and he's looking at what it is that he wants to create. And that is an energy that's coming in. For me, it's you doing that release work, and that allows that king to move forward. It's getting rid of emotional baggage and any other baggage you're carrying around, and that includes decluttering your home, your environment around you, maybe even your office if you work outside the home. This is you really decluttering your life, getting it clear, crisp, elegant, and smooth, and allowing yourself to have that star card trajectory where you're reaching for the stars. If you are bogged down by emotional baggage and any other baggage, it's pretty hard to reach for the stars because it's holding you back. This is you really tapping into that energy. The Emperor, this is you being a boss. This is you willing to fight for what it is that you want. That's why he's got his armor under his cloak. He can fight at a moment's notice for what it is that he wants. But he's very strategic. He's not going to fight unless he absolutely has to. He wants to use his mind. He wants to use his brain and his connections and everything else to make things happen for the betterment of his realm versus fighting. That's probably the last thing he wants to do, because why would you want to exert that force, right? It's winning on a different level, and that's what's coming in for you. That's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Two of Cups. You have an opportunity for connections, whether it's going to be platonic, romantic, getting a pet, having a child. And if you're already in a relationship, it might not be a new relationship that's romantic. Maybe it's being present in the one that you're in and definitely deepening that connection. That's really important for you right now. The other energy for this card is if you're gaslighting yourself in any way or over processing your thoughts or maybe beating yourself up over something, it's an excellent time to have a truce with yourself. Give yourself a break and stop that, because this is you maybe walking away from that part and building your self-esteem up again, getting rid of that self-doubt, and you want to build yourself up so you could have a truce with yourself. I'll get clarifiers in a minute. So your challenge is the lottery card. King of Pentacles, Hermit, and all four aces. For me, that's what this card represents. It's in the challenge position. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. This is you, again, King of Pentacles. Like I said before, it's you planning and preparing for the future, being grounded, stable, secure, very practical, you know, really having achieved what it is that you've set out to in every aspect of the realm, right? You've got the car, the house, you've got the retirement, the 401k, the job, you've got the family that you want. You know, you kind of like whatever your version of that is, you're kind of feel like you've arrived, right? And his friend is the Hermit, who's also here in the guidance and advice from Spirit. Interesting. A lot of introspection here for you as far as that goes, because that's a deep card. So this is allowing you to go deep, but it's in the challenge position, which tells me that maybe you're having a hard time with this shift right here, and maybe you're having a little bit of a hard time going deep, because that's not the main card, but it is an aspect of this card. So with that Hermit there, it could be that you are having a hard time doing the soul searching, and maybe it's a matter of time management. Then we have all four aces. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So let's start with the Ace of Swords. That Ace of Swords, as all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. That Ace of Swords is a gift and clarity. Maybe you're having some epiphanies, some aha moments right now that's allowing you to see very clearly on something that maybe you either did not have clarity on before, because part of this is you don't have clarity, or that it's just allowing you to stand in your truth. Sometimes that's huge. You know, self-knowledge is some of the hardest knowledge to gain, and maybe that's part of what's going on here. It can also be a time of communicating truth, because that is the sword of communication. Then we have the Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of Love, your emotions, your intuition, and your connection to Source. This is allowing you to open up and get in that flow, that mind, body, soul connection up to Source. That's allowing you to be a magnet for abundance and prosperity, and of course, love. It could be a new beginning in love. If you're looking to increase your tribe and get beautiful friends that are quality, this is an opportunity for that, right? Or any type of friendship that you're looking for. Getting a pet, it's an opportunity for that right now. Maybe it is, again, you're looking for love, an opportunity for love, or to deepen that connection that you're in. It's also going to be an opportunity for you to have a spiritual connection. Remember, this is that mind, body, soul connection up to Source. If you've strayed away or you're looking for that spiritual connection, this is also a beautiful opportunity for you to open up and do that. Have your own personal relationship with Source. Maybe stand out in nature, ground yourself, and have that conversation, right? It's that kind of energy. And then we also have the Ace of Wands. Out with the old, in with the new, a passionate new beginning. And that ace is here in your recent past. So that means that Ace of Wands is here twice in this reading, because it's with this King of Pentacles also. And that, again, is literal gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. So out with the old, in with the new. Release what no longer serves you. So it's an excellent time for you to do that release work. It's also that passionate new beginning. So whatever it is that you're looking to do, start your own business, relationship, finances maybe you want to work on your health. There's all kinds of stuff that's tied to that, whatever your new beginning is, right? Then we have the final ace, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And that Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity in the 3D. Whatever it is that you want to do, and it doesn't have to be limited to one thing. It could be a number of things. Think about it. Let's say you relocate. Maybe it's a new language, new food. You need to wear new clothing, maybe because it's different seasons, different weather, new housing, new everything, new job, maybe new friends. So that one opportunity in the 3D, that golden opportunity to move, ties in everything else around it. So you just never know what the world's going to present to you. But that's in the challenge position. Again, does that mean it's impossible? No, you just have to work harder at it. So let's go ahead and get those clarifiers. So we've got the 9 of Cups, we have the Strength card, and for the challenge, we've got the Four of Wands, which is here twice, and the Two of Cups. Wow, that's interesting. So the Two of Cups is the main card above it in the opportunity, and now it's a clarifier in the challenge. So it's really about connections for you. That's part of your opportunity and your challenge. That challenge is complicated. I'm just going to say, when I get into it, there's a lot going on with this reading that's connected to that challenge, and I'll get there in just a second. I'm a Virgo. I have to start in the right order. So your opportunity is the Two of Cups, and I just want to show you, same card, different deck. This is a challenge. It's a clarifier in the challenge. So opportunity, it's the main card, Two of Cups, and that is being clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Strength card. So for you to have this type of connection coming in, you're looking to be emotionally satisfied. So this tells me you're looking for quality people to have quality relationships with. You're not looking for something that's half-ass. You're not looking for something that is just, not quite what you want, but you're going to settle. No, you're not settling, because you want to be happy, and you're going to keep going until you are happy. Your strength is what's getting you through it. If you have that settlement that's represented by the line, you're taming that beast. You're not going to settle. You're not allowing that kind of self-doubt or self-sabotaging energy to come up. You are going for what it is that you want, because everybody wants that 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, and this is the 9, just like you have the 9 of Pentacles here. You are like on the verge of going for what it is that you want to have that goal attained. This is you wanting quality relationships and not settling. I want to stress that. You're not settling because the Strength card is here. You're finding out just how resilient you are. This tells me you would rather spend some alone time than be with people that are not of quality. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is just telling me that you're really looking for that quality right now, and you've got the strength, will, and determination to make it happen. That is your opportunity. So your challenge now is complicated. King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, because those aces are loaded too, right? That's why it's a lottery card in the challenge position. So not impossible, but it's being clarified by the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is your opportunity. That means your opportunity and your challenge are connected. So this is telling me that it's all about you meeting it's about you meeting a connection or having a truce with yourself. You might have to have a truce with yourself so that you can tap into this energy. If you are really gaslighting yourself right now and not in this mode, like if you're down in the dumps right now or really depressed, you won't be able to tap into this energy. That's part of what this card represents. But if you're looking for a relationship, it could also be that you're looking for people that are of the same vibration. If you're like a lot of people and you are striving to find your tribe right now, that means maybe you're elevating yourself and the people around you are not elevating at the same pace or just not elevating at all. And then they're going to start to drop away a little bit. That's just what happens when you start to raise your frequency. You're going to want to be around people that have the same frequency or higher, and that could be part of what's going on for you to tap into this. It's about really getting in a higher frequency or being around people in a higher frequency, whether it's friends, family, or strangers. It could be someone that you're meeting right away. But I do feel for some of you, it's about not gaslighting yourself and really having that truce, and that allows you then to tap into that lottery card energy. And then we have the Four of Wands, again, card of celebration, and that is here twice. It's in your guidance and advice from Spirit, and now it is a clarifier in your challenge position. So that tells me that if you can tap into this energy, and remember, that means overcoming fear, that undercurrent of fear, and then slow and steady wins the race, that when you tap into that, you're going to be very happy. Well, here's this card, so it's tied into that. So it is really raising your frequency and your vibration. It is putting yourself out there. And again, the 1111 card, step through that portal and celebrate on the other side. That's going to bring you a lot of freedom. That's going to bring you the ability to really tap into something very special for yourself. Because when you do that, All 4 aces, the King of Pentacles, and the Hermit come right at you with ease. But that's complicated. There's a lot of moving pieces going on. Can you do it? Of course you can. But it's just there's a lot going on. It's not like it's clean cut, just do one thing and then this happens. There's a lot of moving pieces for you in this reading. All right, Cancer, that is your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You guys know I'm getting ready to travel. And in the domestic United States, I am going to Ohio first. I cannot wait. That should be in the spring. I just don't know when. It's all dependent on weather. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.